Hello YouTube. What we're doing today is the only safe way to dispose of your data. Also, we're tearing up a hard drive. I've got a handy Dremel and a piece of crap Western Digital hard drive that doesn't know how to hold on to its data, which basically means it's useless. So what we'll be doing today is dismantling it. Now I've already taken the liberty of beating it against the table repeatedly. That's why it doesn't have a shell on it and it's kind of cracked up on the bottom. But that's just saving us some steps so we can get to the good part. Shall we? Kids, safety first. If you don't have any sort of glasses, you shouldn't be doing this. Now, I don't actually have safety glasses because I'm a retard, but we'll be using some Oakleys today in place of that. This is today's victim. Western Digital 500 gig external hard drive. And this is today's killer. Let's get to it. Alright, we've already made one cut here, and I guess what I'm going to do first is forcibly remove the hard drive from the shell. We'll just cut these wires too. We don't need them anymore.
Now you're hitting your thing.
That's gone. Really glad I'm wearing these sunglasses right now. Let me tell you what. Alright, we had to break for some glasses for the camera person. If you decide to film this, or anyone else that's going to be close to it, you probably want to have glasses too. So, anyway, we're just going to start tearing pieces of this off because I need to get to the good stuff faster here. So, we're going to break off bits of the shell. There we go. Now we're into the good stuff. To make this a little quicker, I'm going to have the assistance of a screwdriver, as this is mounted in. And I really don't care about tearing up the rest of it, I just want to get to the hard drive. One out. There's two. 3. And here comes 4. That's the rest of the case, and what we're left with is a nice 3.5-inch serial ATA hard drive that's about to meet its misery. So let's get back to the Dremel. So here we go. I'm gonna try and get in here through the top by yeah, it doesn't like that idea. We'll go in through the back then. They like it that way. Well, apparently our attempts at the Dremel have not worked out, as the hard drive has even bested the disc that I was using to cut it. You can see that we made some attempted cuts here, here, and here, and instead the disc shattered and blew up all over me. So, we're going to move to the next best thing. The hammer I just dropped. YouTube, it's hammer time. My tools are no match for this hard drive. This hard drive is like Superman. Please understand this, YouTube. Do not try this with your own tools. We're going to keep going here. My camera person has just pointed out to me that if Western Digital put as much effort into making their hard drives work as they do making them in-freaking-destructible, you know, maybe I wouldn't be doing this right now. This, not a fun process. Probably should not be doing this in sandals. Also another bad life decision. There's the money shot right there. That's what we're after. Hard drive platters, baby. Alright, we're going to make some attempts here. First one's going to be with a sort of drill-like cutting tool. So hopefully this will work. Alright, well, it looks like our drill-like, I believe it's a drywall cutting tool. Actually, that makes sense why it's not doing such a good job here. Did not do such a good job in general. See, it did a great job damaging the top platter, but we have ourselves a multi-platter drive, so we're gonna have to go with something with a little more firepower. Alright guys, now we're gonna try an 1/8 inch drill bit and see if this will actually make it through. Whoa. That's a success. Very nice. High five. Alright, now that we have put a couple of holes in here, I've moved back to this cutting tool, and I'm going to try and cut shapes into the drive. Probably not possible, but we'll see what happens. I literally just carved a triangular chunk out of the platter. You can kind of take a look at what's going down in there. It's not looking too good for the drive. Well, we've done a little more prying, and now we have the full top off, just hanging on by one rivet over here in the corner. We found a few other interesting parts, like the drive, platter reading heads, whatever you want to call them. Not really interested in the technical terminology at the moment. You can feel free to add that in the comments. I know some internet smart guy is going to do it. But we're going to go back to the drill head and just drill a few more holes and turn this thing into Swiss cheese. Alright guys, well, I got one more hole in here, and then my drill bit decided to snap off, so I think we're going to call this a day, but you know, it's always a good idea. The more holes you put in there, the better your Swiss cheese tastes, or so I hear, and the more your hard drive is destroyed. So, you know, if you decide to do this at home, make sure you take proper precautions, including making sure a camera person or anyone else should be wearing, you know, long sleeve clothes, full pants, maybe a dust mask. This generates a lot of metal shavings. So we're going to go do some cleanup here and have fun, if you dare.